cafeteria isn't just a place to eat. It's a hub of nourishment and community. Our sports activities are always filled with fun and creativity that promote teamwork and confidence in every child. With access to the latest educational software, learners are prepared for the digital age with confidence and creativity, empowering students with skills in and out of the classroom. Swimming is a life skill that is cardinal for survival. Our ballet programs teaches more than just dance. It installs grace, discipline, and expression. The heart of knowledge builds in our school library with a wide collection of fiction, non-fiction, reference material, and digital resources. Our school offers exciting and safe playground facilities for both ECE and primary students. Safety is our top priority, and our drivers are carefully selected for their professionalism and commitment to the well-being of our students. At Christ Life School, we believe education is not just about passing exams, it's about preparation. So, if you are looking for a school that feels like home, where your child will be known, loved, and challenged to reach their highest potential, then Christ Life School is the place. Christ Life is more than a school. It's a nurturing community. Our qualified teachers use innovative methods that keep the minds and hearts of our... In a world filled with noise, CBC is a voice of hope, truth, and transformation. We are a dynamic, purpose-driven broadcaster bringing you content that uplifts, inspires, and changes lives every single day. From youth to professionals, to families and undeserved communities. Our programming speaks to every heart, every home. And for brands with visions, we are the platform that puts your message where it matters the most. We are more than just a channel. We are a movement of faith, of purpose, of impact. Partner with Cbc TV and let your brand stand for something greater. Purpose, integrity, lasting impact. Cbc TV, inspiring transformation every day.
As far as relationship is concerned, you are saying the two of us are responsible.
People can be married, but topic yandalama nyankungala quiet. Nizi
men talk.
Notisho kwamba kutenga chintu sonde ichi chifunika umu ichi ai.
Why should a man be involved in the home budgeting? Welcome once again. I am your host, Pishon Msampwa.
Choirs of Zambia. The stage is calling. Get ready to sing, praise, and compete for the ultimate crown and win a staggering 100,000 kwacha cash prize.
Here is how to enter.
Record a 2-minute video of your choir singing. Let your choir leader introduce their group. Send your clip via WhatsApp on 0968 261196 or email cbc.lighttv@gmail.com or bring it to CBC TV, plot number N4, Zambezi Road, Minwood, Ibex. This is your chance to win on Zambia's biggest Christian music stage. Don't wait. Entries close soon.
Battle of the Choirs.
Battle of the Choirs. See you there.
Terms and conditions apply. Choirs of Zambia. The stage is calling. Get ready to sing, praise, and compete for the ultimate crown and win a staggering 100,000 kwacha cash prize.
Here is how to enter.
Record a 2-minute video of your choir singing. Let your choir leader introduce their group. Send your clip via WhatsApp on 0968 261196 or email cbc.lighttv@gmail.com or bring it to CBC TV, plot number N4, Zambezi Road, Minwood, Ibex. This is your chance to win on Zambia's biggest Christian music stage. Don't wait. Entries close soon.
Battle of the choir.
Battle of the Choirs. See you there.
Terms and conditions apply. Choirs of Zambia. The stage is calling. Get ready to sing, praise, and compete for the ultimate crown and win a staggering 100,000 kwacha cash prize.
Here is how to enter.
Record a 2-minute video of
Good evening and welcome to Cbc Tv Main News. To read the news, my name's Chansa Maimbo. The headlines. ECZ launches online voter registration ahead of 2026. 2025 GCE results out as pass rate falls. Junior exams end in education reforms. ZRA raids Kasempa mines, seizes 3.7 million kwacha. FARS appoints new committee members. And now the news in detail. The Electoral Commission has launched its online pre-registration platform for the 2026 general election. Eligible Zambians can begin registration online and later complete the process at designated centers by capturing fingerprints and portraits. Mrs. Mwangala Zalwames, ECZ chairperson, urges all citizens aged 18 and above to register, while those already holding voter cards from previous exercises need not register again. She says the platform ensures an inclusive, transparent, and credible electoral process, giving every Zambian the chance to participate. Mobile registration will run from October 13th to November 11th, and a demonstration will show citizens how the new system works. More in this report.
The Commission has set 13th of October to 11th of November 2025 for the conduct of the mass voter registration in all the 156 constituencies. To facilitate participation, the Commission has introduced an online pre-registration portal, which we are officially launching today, the 15th September, which is Democracy Day, and it will be available up to the 3rd of November 2025. This innovation will enable eligible citizens to initiate the registration process online and later complete it physically by presenting themselves before registration officer for the capture of their fingers and portraits. I'll repeat that because I think it's very important. This innovation will enable eligible citizens, wherever they are, as long as they are Zambians, to initiate the registration process online and later complete it physically.
This special portal, a special portal basically is a self-service portal. Self-service portal, meaning that you create your own account, all right, on the system, and later on you log in to submit your credentials. Okay, and so we are very, very busy, and you are not able to go and stand in a long, long queue for many, many hours, especially you, our chief executives, all right, in busy offices.
The Ministry of Education has released the 2025 General Certificate of Education results, with a slight decline in performance and major reforms announced. Education Minister Douglas Siakalema said 149,240 candidates entered for the exams, a 0.46% decrease from 2024. Of these, 136,455 sat for the exam, while 12,785, representing 8.57%, were absent. He revealed that 117,301 candidates, or 85.96%, passed at least one subject, but only 3,990 candidates, or 26.3%, obtained full GCE certificates, down by 1.42 points from last year. Mr. Siakalema also announced that the 2025 junior secondary external exams will be the last, as Zambia transitions to the 2023 curriculum framework. ECZ's Albert Siamunaku said over 190 officers have been trained to support the new competence-based assessment system. Candidates can assess their results online through the ECZ portal within a week. More in this report.
I'm glad to inform the nation that the Ministry of Education, working through the Examinations Council of Zambia, has completed the processing of the 2025 Junior Secondary External, that's Grade 9 External, and the General Certificate of Education GCE examination results. I wish to commend the staff across all levels of the Ministry of Education and the Examinations Council of Zambia for the hard work that has ensured the timely administration, marking, processing, and release of the results for the 2025 Junior Secondary External and General Certificate of Education examination results. In terms of the 2025 Junior Secondary External examination results, I wish to inform the nation as follows. A total of 138,152 candidates registered for the 2025 Junior Secondary External examination. These include 59,656, representing 43.18%, who are male, and 78,496, representing 56.82% as female. Over the 138,152 registered candidates, a total of 130,615, representing 94.54%, sat the examination. Of the 130,615 who sat the examination, 56,259, representing 43.03%, were male, while 74,356, representing 56.97%, were female. Of the 130,615 candidates who sat the examination, a total of 36,049 candidates, representing 27.6%, sat for 6 or more subjects. Meanwhile, 7,537 candidates, representing 5.46%, were absent from the 2025 Junior Secondary External Examination.
Jane Lohana Choka, an agro dealer from Kapirimposhi in Central Province, has witnessed remarkable growth in her business thanks to Farmer Input Support Program e-voucher system. After facing challenges with delayed payments and exiting the program in 2018, Jane received a full repayment in 2022. She invested and rejoined the e-voucher system, resulting in a 400% increase in her business in just one season. Today, Jane's business employs 25 full-time staff, mostly women, and she is also mentoring other entrepreneurs. One of her mentees, Benedette, a widowed mother of 5, now successfully runs her own agro dealer shop. Jane attributes her success to the timely payments under President Hakainde Hichilema's government. I tell women, don't just scroll social media. Join the e-voucher program. President Hakainde Hichilema's government pays on time. It works, she says. The e-voucher system has been instrumental in supporting agro dealers like Jane, enabling them to access essential inputs and expand their businesses. This initiative is part of the government's efforts to boost the agricultural sector and promote economic growth. More in this report.
Because in 2018, I think agro dealers, they will agree with me, for the risk impiashali kokwelo kuisa sana. Some of us twaidena mkuchita aggregator mataba mumpanga so that we can pay back kuma suppliers abo twasendele kwa ma imports. Nga wachitafe apply we mwine wambo kubomba government ile lipila ukwabulo kwiminina. Ni mwabana mayo bonse fwebekelefe. Na ifo fweba kwebati twatemwa fe okutamba TV. Tien tufume mayanda tuishi bokwebati ama opportunities eko yali no kuchita apply tien tupeka nyama papers yes so that ubuteko obu bwatu afuilisha tabatu pele ndalama. Kuli mwema bloggers mwakwe bati mlelanda please government ta mipele fendalama tampeni kula chitako fimo so that na mwe ba beneficiary ba ifi fo ba bejaki to chitere benefits mo take.
The Ministry of Mines and Minerals Development is taking steps to organize artisanal and small-scale gold miners in Lusaka Province. Today, the Permanent Secretary in the ministry, Dr. Hapenga Kaveta, is expected to officiate the formation of committees aimed to streamlining the sector. This move is part of government's efforts to regulate artisanal and small-scale mining, ensuring it contributes meaningfully to the country's economic growth. Minister of Mines and Minerals Development, Paul Kawuswe, has emphasized the importance of formalizing artisanal mining, citing its potential for job creation and poverty reduction. The government has already issued licenses to over 100 artisanal miners who completed a 3-week training program in safe and formal mining practices. ZCCMIH is working with these miners, providing essential infrastructure and buying gold from them. This initiative aims to prevent smuggling, promote local benefits, and increase government revenue. By organizing artisanal miners into cooperatives and committees, the government hopes to improve productivity, enhance environmental protection, and ensure compliance with mining regulations. This development comes as Zambia seeks to boost its gold production and tap into the global market, while also addressing challenges associated with illegal mining. More in this report.
which is your favorite?
Takura no bwali fwe. Mzaka kupezani. Odo mwona munga machinja mazo mairo mzabwe.
Kanibile mocheni chenu. Shamae.
Okay, we want to know the other side of your life, before your ministry, before your background and everything. Ready for that?
Welcome to The Big Chair, the show where faith meets leadership.
All I knew is that the moment I stepped out of formal employment and have, 24 hours at my fingertips, there is no way I would fail in business.
In each episode, we sit down with Christian CEOs who are shaping Zambia with vision, integrity, and purpose.
So that drive, you just have to keep pushing and pushing hard.
A man whose journey is as inspiring in the boardroom as it is in his walk with Christ.
I had to leave my family in Lusaka and told them to say, we'll start this business from Solwezi. We never closed during COVID. We had more business and we were working even sometimes shifts, 2 shifts, day and night shift. God always provides, and there is no hard work that has no results for labor.
Zambia Revenue Authority has conducted a major enforcement operation against non-compliant mines in Kasempa district, seizing large sums of undeclared revenue. ZRA investigation department targeted 4 mining companies: Katenge Resources, Kane Reliable, Sinon Investment, and Sino Octesen. During the raids, over 3.7 million and $3,091 were confiscated as suspected undeclared taxes. One director of Sino Octesen was arrested after attempting to bribe a ZRA officer with 10,000 kwacha. He has been handed over to the Anti-Corruption Commission for further investigation. ZRA reaffirmed its zero-tolerance stance on corruption and vowed to continue enforcing tax compliance to safeguard national resources. The authority says further enforcement operations across the mining sector are planned. The Lusaka-Ndola dual carriageway project is making significant progress, with engineers currently working on a deep subgrade stabilization between Chisamba and Kawe. The critical infrastructure development aims to upgrade the 327-kilometer road to a dual carriageway, enhancing transportation efficiency and safety. According to the Road Development Agency, the project has reached 36% completion, with substantial work done on clearing and grabbing a subgrade preparation and cement stabilization. Specifically, 415 kilometers have been cleared and grabbed. 269 kilometers of selected layer have been laid, and 231 kilometers of cement stabilized soil have been completed. The project involves not only the main road upgrade, but also the rehabilitation of the 45-kilometer Musangano Fisenji Luasha road and the construction of bypasses in Kawe and Kapirimposhi towns.
Where we stand today is one of
one on the Musangano Fisenji Luasha section and the other between Chibombo and Kawe. Additionally, a new weighbridge will be constructed at Kafulafuta, and the existing one at Kapiriposhi will be upgraded. President Hakainde Hichilema highlighted this project in his address to Parliament, emphasizing its importance for Zambia's economic development. The project is expected to facilitate the movement of minerals and goods, benefiting not only Zambia but also neighboring countries. With over 3,500 Zambians employed on the project, it is contributing significantly to local employment growth. More in this report.
The most interesting parts of the Lusaka-Ndola dual carriageway construction between Chisamba and Kabwe, the old road has been completely stripped away. Engineers are digging deeper into the ground, carrying out subgrade stabilization, removing weak waterlogged soil and replacing it with stronger material. Even in this dry season, patches of wet ground have been exposed, showing why the old road used to warp under the weight of heavy trucks. This time around, the foundation is being rebuilt to last. One side of the road is open and carrying vehicles, while the other side is being rebuilt. This keeps the project moving without cutting off trade and travel along one of Zambia's busiest routes. The financing model is also different. The Lusaka-Ndola dual carriageway is not a traditional loan, burdening taxpayers.
Madam Speaker, words cannot be manipulated to an extent where we say different things. In here, this road is being done at $645 million. Same length, better quality, off balance sheet, on time.
It is built on a public-private partnership, PPP model, that allows the road to refinance itself through toll revenue once complete. And so this ensures sustainability and frees up government resources for other priorities like schools, hospitals, and energy projects. This road carries Zambia's economy. Every day, thousands of trucks move copper, fuel, farm produce, and goods between Lusaka, the copper belt, and beyond into the region, reducing delays and accidents. On this stretch, we will cut transport costs and raise competitiveness. And this is why, as President Hakainde Hichilema addressed Parliament Friday, 12th September 2025, infrastructure stands out as a pillar of his State of the Nation address. What we see in Chisamba here and Kabwe is the foundation of a new standard, a road belt not just to fix today's traffic.
The Civil Service Commission has called on public workers to uphold professionalism, discipline, and equal opportunity in the execution of their duties. Commission Chairperson Dr. Chulwek Beyani said government expects a non-partisan civil service that delivers quality service to the nation. He was speaking when he paid a courtesy call on Labor Ministry Permanent Secretary Zachariah Luhanga during a monitoring exercise of human resource management committees. Dr. Beyani warned that civil servants who stand in the way of progress will not be entertained, adding that monitoring is key to President Hakainde Hichilema's decentralization agenda. Mr. Luhanga welcomed the Commission's oversight, noting that delegated HR functions such as promotions, retirements, and confirmations are now being processed faster. The Commission says more responsibilities may be given to HR committees depending on their performance. The Zambia Free Press Initiative and Chapter 1 Foundation, with support from the Embassy of Caesar Republic, marked International Day of Democracy with a public forum on democratic rights and media freedom. Speakers including civil society leaders, journalists, and concerned citizens urged stronger protections for press freedom, transparency in government, and legal reforms to safeguard democratic norms. Attendees shared examples of recent challenges, including restrictive laws and pressures on journalists, and called for active citizen participation to hold institutions accountable. The decisions will feed into recommendations to be submitted to policymakers. More in this report. We take another set of commercials, but when I get back, join me with sports and international news.
Human rights, which is your favorite?
Zakakupezani odo muona munga machinja mazo mairo mzabwe
Okay, we want to know the other side of your life, before your ministry, before your background and everything. Ready for that?
In a world filled with noise, CBC is a voice of hope, truth, and transformation. We are a dynamic, purpose-driven broadcaster bringing you content that uplifts, inspires, and changes lives every single day. From youth to professionals, to families and undeserved communities. Our programming speaks to every heart, every home. And for brands with visions, we are the platform that puts your message where it matters the most. We are more than just a channel. We are a movement of faith, of purpose, of impact. Partner with Cbc TV and let your brand stand for something greater. Purpose, integrity, lasting impact. Cbc TV, inspiring transformation every day.
Send the Holy Mighty Spirit here to fill my heart.
New Reformed Christian Ministries presents all-night prayer meeting with Bishop Crispin Malata. This program comes on 26th September 2025 with the theme The Favor of God and Growth. Time 20 hours till 05 hours. Venue Church Auditorium near Mtandavantu bus stop. Invited guest speakers Pastor Ruth Mambwe and Bishop Joseph Capasso. Guest artists Minister Elizabeth, Cross Worshippers, and the Unstoppable Praise Team. Come and be part of the blessing. Shalom.
Make my heart brand new. Save me.
Football Association of Zambia has appointed members to 5 more standing committees, including Women's, Finance, Youth, Emergency, and Infrastructure. Colonel Priscilla Kawota leads Women's Football, Jordan Maliti chairs Finance, and Brian Sakulenga heads Youth. FAS President Keith Mwemba and Samuel Mwape chair Emergency and Infrastructure Committees. FAS General Secretary Machacha Shipende says the appointments follow through evaluation and consultations aimed at strengthening football management and supporting the development of the game nationwide. Zambia's under-17 football team suffered a 2-1 defeat to Malawi in their latest COSAFA encounter, but coach Chris Kunda says there were signs of progress. Speaking after the match, Kunda noted that following the 4-0 loss to South Africa, the team has improved. I have been with them for just 2 days, and I have learnt a lot about the boys. They are capable of playing. They just need more time, he said. The coach believes with continued training, the young squad can perform strongly in upcoming matches. More in this report. In international news, we monitored the BBC.
The fallout from Israel's strike targeting Hamas leaders in Doha is set to dominate 2 high-profile meetings in the Middle East today. In Doha, Arab and Muslim leaders are gathering for an emergency summit to coordinate their response and call for the international community to punish Israel. While the Qatari Prime Minister called the Israeli attack state terrorism, but also said his country remained committed to trying to reach a ceasefire to end the nearly 2-year-long war that has devastated Gaza. Israel has defended the strike on Qatari soil. Iran's president is amongst those leaders attending the meeting. We've seen Masoud Pezeshkian departing from Tehran. He's urging Muslim countries to cut ties with Israel ahead of the summit. In Israel, the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, is meeting with the US Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, for a second day. Their bilateral has just got underway. Mr. Netanyahu hailed the visit as a sign that the US-Israel alliance is stronger than it's ever been. Asked by reporters in Washington what his message to the Israeli Prime Minister would be after Israeli jets bombed Doha last week, here's what the US President had to say.
They have to be very, very careful. They have to do something about Hamas. But Qatar's been a very great ally. So Israel and everybody else, we have to be careful. When we attack people, we have to be careful.
Well, joining me now, our correspondent in Jerusalem, Mura Davis, and Nafisa Kunavad, who's in Doha. Thanks very much, both. Nafisa, to you first, just tell us what the organisers of this summit are hoping to gain from it.
This summit was organized at the request of Qatar, and it's kind of show of solidarity in the region and across Islamic countries, Islamic Arabic and some other Islamic countries like Iran. Solidarity with Qatar that was attacked by Israel. Israel says that the attack wasn't against Qatar itself, but here atmosphere in Doha is that they consider the attack for killing Hamas leaders against this country's sovereignty. So it was very important for Qatar to show that regional countries also will come to support Qatar against any further threat which continue. Israeli Prime Minister repeatedly has said that wherever they want and if they see any threat against them, they are going to pursue and repeat such attack against any countries, including Qatar, if they still host Hamas leaders. So in this way, it is significant. But lines of resolution that is expected that it will be the ending resolution of this summit signed by leaders that are here now in Doha. It's leaking to the media, and it shows that it's kind of is not going further than a political diplomatic condemnation, although there is a warning against Israel that such attack and such acts can jeopardize any normalization with any countries in the region and also jeopardize Israel's relationships.
And that note brings us to the end of our main news. But before we go, here is a recap of the headlines. ECZ launches online voter registration ahead of 2026. 2025 GCE results out as pass rate falls. Junior exams end in education reforms. ZRA raids Kasempa mines, sees a 3.7 million kwacha. FARS appoints new committee members. Good evening, pleasant viewing, and God bless Zambia.
Send the Holy Mighty Spirit here to fill my heart.
New Reformed Christian Ministries presents all-night prayer meeting with Bishop Crispin Malata. This program comes on 26th September 20